Hi friends, welcome to the channel. Today's topic is soon India will get voice-based UPI payment. It is one of the major announcements done by RBI in its current monetary policy committee meeting. Here the motto is to increase the digital payment or a digital transaction to make transparency in the banking system. Now what exactly UPI is? It is an unified payments interface developed by NPCI, and these are all the different applications offering UPI platform for the digital payments. Like we know that GPay, PhonePe, BHIM, Paytm and all. Now we try to find what are the ways of UPI payments. We use phone number to pay through UPI. We use bank transfer mode of UPI payment and UPI ID mode of UPI payment. Even a bill payment like current bill or like mobile recharge. All these pop-up prompts are already available. So based on that also we people are currently paying through UPI. Other than that, very easy way of current UPI payment is your QR code. So you will be scanning the QR, and after that you will go for the details whether it is correct or not, and then you will go for the payment. So this is what are all the different ways of UPI payments are. Now we try to find how exactly this digital payments are increased in India as a part of from 2021 when it was introduced. From that, the chart we would like to see now. So the chart tells that it is consistently increasing. The digital payment through UPI is consistently improving. Here this line chart tells me how many number of banks are live on UPI. Currently till June 2023, 458 banks are live on UPI. And with respect to number of UPI payments in crores, so this is this histogram plot is there. Okay, both are showing that there is a consistent increase in the digital transactions and digital payment. As of current data, like July data, if we see, so UPI reports around 9.96 billion transactions. Okay, it's very amazing, and it settled around 15.5 lakh crores through UPI. So that's what on feeling that UPI transaction is very much useful in digital payment methods. So government has wished to enhance its capability on introducing certain new technologies, like as a part of which government try to find voice based UPI payments, so that it will be hassle free, like sometimes you don't want to touch your mobile and you are busy in some other activities, so at that time also you would like to make payments. So for that conveniency, voice based UPI payments are government wish to introduce. In this, AI powered conversational features they would like to introduce, which enables a digital payments through voice commands. Okay, so this facility will initially be available in Hindi and English, and they are having a plan to launch in all the other languages, because India is having very diversified different languages are also there. Okay, so that's what currently they are wishing to introduce Hindi and English language. And you may feel like when it will be introduced and when it can be used, it's around 2 to 3 months, means up to October, November it will be launched, don't worry. Okay, so currently we may feel like whether already existing voice based UPI payments are available or not. Yes, surely. So Amazon Pay is already supports voice based bill payments through Alexa commands. But if we see like other UPI apps, how it will be easy and interfaceable, so for that reason only government wish to go through NPCI. Okay, so we will see what exactly NPCI is. Currently, we will see how voice-based UPI payment works. It's very simple. So currently, you know the UPI. So how to operate it? Okay. To that, if we give a voice commands, okay, then it will be acting like simply a voice-based UPI payment. Okay. Now we try to see how government agent, RBI, like RBI, given the instructions to NPCI. What exactly NPCI? NPCI is a National Payments Corporation of India, which developed UPI system. Okay, so it is developing a feature, AI based conversational payment feature, which becomes a use case for all the UPI apps. What does it implies? It's very simple. As like this Amazon Pay is using Alexa commands for their operation, NPCI is developing a framework or a platform, or like you can say feature, which can be useful use cases for all the application. Means they are developing in one platform which is useful for all the different UPI applications. UPI applications implies like GPay, PhonePe, all applications. They can easily use this platform. Okay, which NPCI is developing. Okay, and what they have to do, it's very simple. Like existing payment platform, whatever it is there, it has to go live with the current upcoming AI powered feature, AI powered voice based UPI feature. Okay, if they adopt themselves, it's very simple. They can also use voice based UPI transactions through their platform. Okay, so this mandatory, it is like UPI applications has to incorporate the upcoming feature provided by NPCI. Okay, fine. So next, it will be very helpful in voice biometry. It's very interesting concept actually. Voice biometry means like if my mobile is there, it will usually identify my voice like that. If any other person is speaking there, then it will not it will identify him as a any fraud, right? Okay, so that's what voice biometry also we can introduce. That is very important concept. So as of which two-factor authentication we can do. One is through UPI number, UPI pin, and another one is through biometric, likewise biometry. Actually, two-factor authentication they have said, but we can have three-factor. Like I tell you that later. And anti-fraud mechanism also we can adopt. So this is a beauty of voice-based UPI system. Now we know that how do we usually do our payments? How do we usually do our payments? We will scan the QR code, and we will after that we will enter our amount with how much we have to pay, and we will proceed for the payment, right? So this is the process we used to do currently by using QR code. But how a voice based UPI helps you to become hand free transactions, right? It's very simple. So here you will be speaking, a user will speak like send 500 rupees to PTR at the rate UPI for dinner last night. Likewise you will be speaking. Okay, so after speaking, what exactly happens, it will be converted into a voice commands by the smartphone. Okay, whatever you will speak now, this complete word, so that will be converted into voice commands. So voice commands were recognized. Okay, voice commands are recognized like how much amount it has to be paid and to whom it has to be paid, and the remark what for it is paying. So this is a way it will convert your voice, complete voice, into a transaction display. After that, what you have to do, you have to verify the display whether the amount is correct, whether the sending receiver is correct, to whom you are sending. Okay, amount, receiver, whether they are correct, you have to verify it, and you have to go for the authentication, and you have to complete the authentication. After that, a transaction will happen, and then confirmation will be done. So I'm telling this in a very short way, but if you would like to know very in deep, like very much clear about it, so we will have the process or the steps involved in voice based UPI payment. It's very simple. First thing, if anyone would like to access this, what they have to do, they have to enroll it. How to enroll it? It's very simple. You install the UPI app in your smartphone and then link the bank account to UPI app. And then what is the next process? It's very simple, like voice commands you will be giving. Okay, upon UPI app, open your UPI app and then select a option for voice based transactions. Okay, so how to get this option for voice based transaction? It's very simple. On tapping the microphone icon or by choosing a choice voice command features within the app. So on doing that, you can open the you can opt for the option of voice based transaction. And then after opening it, what you have to do, you have to speak yourself, right? Like voice recording will happen. You will be speaking the recipient UPI ID and amount to be transferred, and the remarks, if any, you would like to mention. It's very simple like this. Send 500 rupees to UPI ID, right? PTR@UPI for dinner last night, like that. So in that way you have to speak over the microphone, and you will be after that, what will be the process? It's very simple. Voice recognition will happen. Means whatever you have spoken in front of a mobile, so what it will do, it will convert that into a text. Okay, text is then processed to extract the relevant transaction details. What exactly they are extracting? It's very simple. Who is the receiver to whom you would like to transmit the money, right? And then how much amount you would like to transmit. Is there any remark to that transaction? Yes, all those 3 points, 3 points are felt as a transaction details. After that transaction details are displayed over the screen, app will prompt for the user to verify the extracted details, whether it is correct or not. Okay, then this is very crucial step. If you feel like without any verification, if you go for clicking that prompt, then it will go for wrong transactions. Okay, this step is very crucial. It will avoid the or prevents the errors or unauthorized transactions. Okay, after verifying whether whatever the whatever the things you have spoken, whether it is displaying it properly or not. After that verification, what is your process? You have to authenticate for the transaction. How to authenticate for the transaction? It is a conventional step or a general step, like after having a details what you used to do previously. It's very simple. You will be typing your UPI ID, UPI pin, and then going for the transaction process, right? So that's all. After that, transaction process will happen. Okay, upon successful transaction, UPI app processes the transaction in a real time action. After transaction completes or processes, then confirmation message will receive in your app and also through SMS. Okay, and confirming that the successful transaction has happened. So this is how exactly voice based transaction done through the UPI. Okay, so this is how RBI is wishing to go digital. Okay, so this is very much useful, like a growing country like India, and because like other countries are even adopting our process of UPI payments in such cases, and India is becoming an emerging economy. So for such things, it is a really good step taken by the RBI to introduce voice based UPI. But there may be a pros and cons, no doubt. If you feel any questions to be discussed, so please comment in the comment box. So fine, I feel you got a good new idea. Thank you for your patient listening. We will see in the next video. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.